Gratitude is, I really don't think, without gratitude, I don't know what your life looks like, because certainly there are people in the world that are not grateful, that have a lot of money. No, they are not. They're not. Their health, their relationships, their friendships, they're not rich in any of those things. And yeah, exactly.
You could still be shackled to your money, or to stress around it, or to people trying to steal it from you, or feeling not appreciated. You could still have all these emotions that make you feel lack, not enough.
Yeah.
So you could have money in the bank, but be financially poor.
You could totally be. And the whole idea of this book is to be happy. It's not to be, anything else. And I do not want anybody to make money their God.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
Because you do that and that'll be whisked away from you. But to think that we don't deserve to be in struggle, to be in pain, to be in fear. And I was all of those things. I went through really difficult times. That's why I feel that I understand how people feel when they're struggling, because I would go to bed at night and I would feel sick in my stomach, not knowing how I was going to pay for my daughter's school fees and things like that. So I know what that feels like. And honestly, if I can change my mindset, anybody can. Anybody.
And something you talk about, I love this. I just opened the book. It says, feel happy now.
Yeah.
You have so many good moments throughout here that kind of trigger you into creating this abundance. And you mentioned this earlier about, this book is about teaching you how to be happy, because when you're happier, you're healthier, you feel free.
Yeah.
But if you're not happy because you're lacking something, and you need to wait until that happens to feel happy, it's probably never going to happen, or you'll never feel happy when you get it also. And I think the real strategy is figuring out how to be happy, even if you feel like you're not getting what you want, even if you feel like you're in stress, in lack, you're not creating what you want yet. Because that happiness, that joy, that feeling will start to attract more of what you want, right?
Right, exactly. And the thing is that to be feeling happy, you're on the abundant frequency.
Yes.
I mean, that's where everything you want is on that happiness frequency.
But how does someone get happy when everything has gone wrong in their life?
Yeah, by not indulging in all of those memories, and not milking those memories, but look for the ones that are better than that, the ones that make you feel good. And just making sure that you try and focus just a little more on the things that you want to happen, because you can't look at the way things are and have them change. If you keep looking at the way things are, never going to change.
Say that one more time. So what do we need to do in order to make it change?
You have to be where you want to be. And then anybody that's been successful, that's all they've ever done. They've had a dream, they've had a goal, and that is what has pulsated inside of them every day, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. They became it actually before it happened. Everyone that's been successful, that is the formula, because it's the only formula for creation. It's the only one.
Yeah, I mean, everyone with a goal or dream or vision, they didn't have it originally. It was an idea that they said, here's this dream or vision that I want to create in my life. And they had to become someone who could bring that to their life, right?
Exactly.
So you have to let go of something you've been holding on to, or you have to start thinking in a new way to draw that to you, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, thinking in a new way and thinking more about what you want than what you don't want. And you can tell what you've been thinking, because you can tell by the way that you feel. If you're feeling down in the dumps, if you're feeling, the kind of heavy and, I really don't want to go to work today and all of that, then what has preceded that feeling is a whole lot of negative thoughts of what you don't want. And then all of a sudden things start to manifest and things change, and, and you're like, whoa, I'm on a lucky streak. This is happening. Just don't have the thought that this is too good to be true.
Right? What happens when you say this is too good to be true?
You end it all.
Wow, man.
Nothing is too good to be true.
And what about the people that are watching or listening that say, you know, Rhonda, I've been thinking positively for years, but I'm still not manifesting what I want.
No, they think they've been thinking positively.
Yeah.
But the law's infallible, you know. It's infallible. So if you're thinking positively all of the time, then in your life, you're creating your life. So you're not creating somebody else's life.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want more inspiring clips like this, make sure to click right here to subscribe and click right here to watch that next video that is specific to support you in your life.